Good afternoon and welcome to the Royal Northern College of Music. Before we begin, could everybody please make sure that telephones are turned off? Thank you. And now, if you are able, please be upstanding for the President's procession.
May I welcome you all to this congregation. Now, normally on this platform we have 3 chairs here at the front. One of them is for our chairman, our distinguished chairman, Mr. Ravi Gupta. Ravi, unfortunately, has suddenly been taken ill. He is totally frustrated by the fact that he cannot be here this afternoon, but he simply cannot make it. And so I, as the President, will attempt to wear 2 hats as President and as Chairman. And my first task, I think, as Chairman, is to announce that this congregation is open. Please be seated.
Good afternoon, everyone, and a very warm welcome to today's Congregation of Awards. This special occasion is where we celebrate the achievements of our students and thank them for the contribution they have made to the life of the college. It's our opportunity to thank you, their parents, families and friends for the support you have given over so many years, and also an opportunity for me to pay tribute to my colleagues here at the RNCM who work so tirelessly on behalf of our students. Each year, we are delighted to confer fellowship and associateship of the RNCM on individuals who have made an invaluable contribution to the professional world of music and the life of the college. We look forward to meeting some of them shortly and hearing about their work. Today, however, is first and foremost about our graduates. For those of you receiving your awards, you should be incredibly proud of all you have achieved in your time here. Your hard work and determination to seize every opportunity to fulfill your goals does you enormous credit. As you embark upon your careers in a highly competitive and rapidly evolving music industry, the profile and reputation of the institution where you studied matters more than ever. We were therefore delighted that the RNCM was ranked once again as one of the top 5 conservatoires in the world in the recent QS World University Survey. The college also retained its gold status in every category of the UK's Teaching Excellence Framework and has now secured a record 6 prestigious Times Higher Education Awards, the 2 most recent being for Outstanding Entrepreneurial University and Outstanding Library Team of the Year. There are far too many other external endorsements to list here today, but as our graduates, you can be very proud to have studied at an institution that is recognised for and committed to excellence in everything it does. Studying music at a world-leading conservatoire like the RNCM is incredibly challenging. Students need to excel in their practical, academic and vocational work while maintaining busy and complex diaries both within the institution and externally. Balancing these pressures demands not only exceptional talent and dedication, but also resilience and creativity. You have shown all of these qualities in your time with us. As we reflect on where we are today, we can be confident that the RNCM is fulfilling its mission to define the future of music. It is you, our graduates, who will take this vision forward as you embark upon your careers. You will be the advocates for positive change in our profession and society, ensuring that music is accessible, inclusive and relevant to people of all ages and backgrounds in the years to come. In an increasingly challenging and diverse profession, one of the strongest indicators of our success is that graduates from the RNCM remain so highly sought after by employers. I'm confident that those of you graduating today will follow in these footsteps. You are about to join our global network of alumni, and wherever your lives and careers may take you, you will find friends and allies who studied here. When I speak to former students, it's obvious that the college occupies a very special place in their hearts. I hope it will in yours too. You leave the RNCM with a power not only to realise your dreams, but also to ensure that music is for everyone. I know you will use this power wisely. Your excellence as practitioners, complemented by your innovative spirit, entrepreneurial skills and commitment to others in society, are the qualities that will mark you out for your future success and meaningful and sustainable careers in music. Where you study remains on your CV and is your calling card for life. I hope you will be proud to be graduates of the RNCM. I'm confident that you will benefit from the esteem within which the college is now held in the UK and overseas, and that this will put you in the strongest possible position for your future careers. I hope that in time you will also want to join us in our mission to ensure other young people like yourselves are able to fulfil their dreams of studying at the RNCM. A quality music education and training is expensive. We need to ensure that this does not exclude those who have the talent and aspiration to make music part of their lives, but lack the financial means to make this a reality. Our development team raises critical funding every year for students, facilitating opportunities we would otherwise be unable to provide. With their help, and thanks to the generosity of our family of donors, we are able to offer scholarships and bursaries to 1 in 3 of our students. However, we would dearly love to be able to do more, and so need your help in spreading the word. If you have been the beneficiary of an award, or even if you haven't, please do pay it forward and encourage people to support us in whatever way they can. If you or your families would like to give something back, either now or in the future, please do reach out, as we would love to have a conversation with you. I would also encourage you to join our alumni community platform, RNCM Connect, so that you can access the full photo album from today's ceremony, which will be a perfect memento of this very special occasion. To conclude, I would like to take this opportunity once again to congratulate all of you receiving your awards today. To our new honorands, I welcome you warmly into the extended RNCM family. To our graduates, you will always be very welcome here. Do please keep in touch with our alumni team. My colleagues would love to hear from you, to share and celebrate your news with the wider RNCM community, to support you in developing your professional connections and networks, and to champion you and your careers in any way they can. It has been a genuine pleasure and a privilege to work with you in your time here at the RNCM. As you take your next steps into the music profession, wherever in the world this may be, we will be following your progress with much interest and wishing you every success and happiness into the future. Thank you. President, on behalf of the College, I now invite presentations of individuals who have been deemed worthy to be admitted as Fellows of this College.
President, I have the honour and privilege to present Kate Pearson for admission to Fellowship of the Royal Northern College of Music in recognition of her work as a composer, facilitator and educator. Kate studied music at the Universities of York and Huddersfield and began her professional career in the 1990s, devising productions for the York-based charity Accessible Arts and Media, including adaptations of John Gay's The Beggar's Opera and Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream. In her early career, she also worked with the charity Musica in Romania, creating music in orphanages and centres for disabled people. As an educator, Kate works regularly with young composers and has developed composition resources for leading organisations such as the Royal Opera House and Opera North. She's been a guest lecturer in participatory music at the University of Manchester and in composition in the University of Leeds and Leeds College of Music. She's also a regular guest at conferences, speaking on her passions of composition, education, and the impact of music on those with special educational needs, autism, and dementia. She is currently a visiting lecturer in music in community music at the University of York. Kate's interest in contemporary music, theatre and opera developed during her time at university and continued in her work composing for organisations including the Rambert Dance Company and the Commonwealth Games Arts Festival. So she's come a very long way from the young composer who spent hours trawling around scrapyards, developing a collection of junk instruments for workshops, hubcaps, strips of metal, carpet tubes, even the odd oil drum. After carrying the collection around for years, she finally donated it to a school with no instruments at all. She's not sure who was happiest, the teacher for receiving them or her husband for finally getting rid of them. Kate's journey with the RNCM began in 2009 when my then line manager asked if I would meet a composer friend of his from university. That meeting marked the birth of our annual RNCM Children's Opera, a cornerstone of the college's creative engagement programme and one of the most joyous events in our calendar. Devised with college students and around 140 local children each year, these operas have explored stories as wide-ranging as The Jungle Book, Hansel and Gretel and Treasure Island. Kate, to date, has written 16 beautiful one-hour operas, exploring themes such as belonging, friendship and family. All have been performed in our theatre, by casts reaching over 200 and an orchestra pit full to bursting. The Children's Opera has been nominated for 4 national awards, including 2 Times Higher Education Awards and a Royal Philharmonic Society Award. As I was writing this, I asked myself what makes those operas so special. And it really comes down to the care Kate puts into making everyone feel valued and essential to their success. The score is written precisely for the RNCM students that take part in any particular year, which is great these days when we have over 100 students volunteering. But back when we started, with just 15, it was a challenge. There was the year with a string section of 8 cellos and 2 violins, the year with no upper woodwind, and the year with a brass section of 4 French horns, 3 tenor horns, and nothing else. We've certainly challenged her composition skills over the years, and she told me recently that she misses those days. I don't. This year we have 147 students training under Kate's guidance. Many describe it as one of the highlights of their time with us. Kate also ensures that every child in an opera has a part to play. The confident, the shy, the ones who say they can't sing or dance or act, and no child with any type of additional need would ever be overlooked. I've lost count of the many times I've seen children labelled as difficult, placed in leading roles and thriving simply because Kate believed in them. It is a beautiful process to witness. It seems to be Kate's mission to make us all cry at the end of each opera, and she's never failed in that because she captures the beautiful simplicity of how children see the world and what they believe to be important. Friendship, loyalty, inclusion, and being kind to others are common themes. She has that rare skill of creating something magical out of the wacky and wonderful things that come out of children's minds. Her best memories are seeing the lasting impact of her work on the children. As she said recently, that sheer buzz of joy from the kids at the end gets me every time. Most recently, Kate has also started to work with the RNCM's community chorus, and last year she wrote our first fully staged community opera and is currently working on her second. In total, through this incredible body of work, Kate has impacted the lives of thousands of local people, inspired over 2,000 local children, and trained 1,259 RNCM students as workshop leaders and facilitators. Her dedication is second to none, and over the years she has invested more time in our students than we could ever repay, mentoring them in her spare time and regularly travelling to watch their concerts. When I was preparing this, I emailed our students for quotes, and within an hour I had 83 replies, which is tricky when you only have a few minutes to speak. Luckily, in many varied ways, they all said the same thing, quite beautifully expressed in my favourite response: I love Kate Pearson. Love was in capital letters in case I was in any doubt. It's hard to do proper justice to the importance of Kate's work. She's left her musical mark on so many of us in work that is people-focused, poignant, and beautiful. She's one of the most knowledgeable people I know, and also one of the humblest, happy on the conductor's podium, but perhaps happiest at home, pottering in her garden or spending time with her family. In fact, we've worked together for so long now that I've seen her own children grow up and graduate themselves. I used to call her a genius, but I now find that word inadequate. In my field of creative engagement, she is a giant, and I am proud not only to call her my colleague, but also a very dear friend. President, I am delighted to present Kate Pearson for admission to Fellowship of the Royal Northern College of Music, honoris causa.
Mr. President, I have the honour and privilege to present Dominic Miller for admission to Fellowship of the Royal Northern College of Music. I first met Dominic in 2014 when he gave a masterclass and attended the launch event for our new popular music degree programme. Since then, he has become a friend and champion of the college, regularly returning to give inspirational masterclasses and mentoring to our students. Dom, you may not remember this, but I asked you for a quote to help promote our new programme, and you said this: "The RNCM is the real deal. Pop music is here. It exists and it's serious. I would certainly encourage my children to be involved in something like this." Well, I'm sure you were as proud as we were when this morning you witnessed your son Pablo graduate from the RNCM with first-class honours. Today, we celebrate the life and work of Dominic, a guitarist, composer, and collaborator whose artistry has enriched the global music landscape for more than 4 decades. Known for his extraordinary technical skill and his ability to convey profound emotion through the guitar, Dominic has become one of the most respected and versatile musicians of his generation. Born in Buenos Aires to an Irish mother and an American father, Dominic's early life was shaped by cultural diversity and musical curiosity. After moving to the United States and later to England, he pursued formal studies at the Guildhall School of Music and Berklee College of Music, laying the foundation for a career that would span genres and continents. His classical training, combined with a love for jazz and Latin American traditions, gave him a distinctive voice, one that speaks fluently across musical languages. Dominic first made his mark as a session guitarist in the 1980s, contributing to recordings by artists such as Phil Collins, Level 42, and The Pretenders. But it was his collaboration with Sting that brought him international acclaim. Since joining Sting's band in 1990 for The Soul Cages, Dominic has been a constant presence on stage and in the studio, performing on every Sting album since and playing over 1,000 concerts worldwide. His partnership with Sting produced one of the most iconic guitar riffs in modern music, the haunting figure that opens Shape of My Heart, a song that has become a classic and been sampled by countless artists. Alongside his work with Sting, Dominic has built an impressive solo career, releasing more than a dozen albums that showcase his gift for melody and nuance. From First Touch and Shapes to his recent ECM releases, Silent Light, Absinthe and Vagabond, his recordings explore a rich palette of influences, classical precision, jazz improvisation, and the rhythmic vitality of South America. Critics have praised his music for its intimacy and depth, describing it as quietly powerful and an invitation to reverie and introspection. Dominic's artistry is not confined to the studio. His live performances, whether in vast arenas with Sting or in intimate concert halls with his own ensembles, are celebrated for their elegance and emotional honesty. He has shared the stage with some of the world's greatest musicians, yet his playing always serves the music rather than the ego, a quality that has earned him admiration from peers and audiences alike. Beyond his achievements as a performer and composer, Dominic embodies the values of mentorship and lifelong learning. He has worked with young musicians across Europe, encouraging them to find their voice while remaining rooted in craft and discipline. His humility and generosity of spirit make him not only a world-class artist, but also a role model for aspiring musicians everywhere. In memory of his late father, Dominic and his family kindly founded the Barney Miller International Travel Award, which provides RNCM popular music students with the unique opportunity to journey to South America, immersing themselves in the vibrant culture and musical traditions that profoundly shaped Dominic's own artistic vision and career. As we confer this honorary fellowship, we recognise Dominic's extraordinary contribution to music, a career defined by excellence, versatility, and a deep commitment to artistic integrity. His journey from a young artist in Argentina to an internationally acclaimed artist is a testament to the transformative power of music and the enduring importance of collaboration and creativity. It is my privilege to celebrate Dominic's achievements and to welcome him as an honorary fellow. His work enriched our musical heritage immeasurably, and we look forward to the inspiration he will continue to offer to future generations. Mr. President, I'm delighted to present Dominic Miller for admiration and admission to the Fellowship of the Royal Northern College of Music, honoris causa.
President, on behalf of the College, I now invite presentations of individuals who have been deemed worthy to be admitted as associates of this college.
President, on behalf of the RNCM, I now invite presentations of persons who have rendered distinguished service and are deemed worthy to be admitted as associate members of this college. Keelan Carew. Keelan is highly regarded as a pianist and broadcaster with a deep commitment to classical music education. He has led outreach projects at the Yehudi Menuhin School, Buxton International Festival, and is the founding artistic director of the Raynham Piano Festival. Keelan's presenting career includes contributions to Radio 3, the BBC Proms, In Tune, and Radio 4. He now divides his time between teaching, performing, broadcasting, and producing accessible concerts for young audiences across the UK. Mr. President, I present Keelan Carew as Associate Member of the RNCM. David Childs. David is celebrated as one of the world's leading brass soloists and an award-winning euphonium player. He has performed with major orchestras throughout the UK and internationally at some of the world's most prestigious venues. A passionate advocate for new music, David has premiered 16 euphonium concertos. He currently serves as Distinguished Research Professor of Euphonium at the University of North Texas. Mr. President, I present David Childs as Associate Member of the RNCM. Victor Lim. Victor is well respected as a pianist, chamber musician and educator. A City Music Foundation artist, he has performed internationally as a soloist and collaborated with leading ensembles including Manchester Collective, BBC Philharmonic and the Chiniki Orchestra. Victor is currently head of keyboard and director of the International Piano Academy at Rossall School and also serves as course director for Pro Corda. Mr. President, I present Victor Lim as Associate Member of the RNCM. Dan McDwyer. Dan is a distinguished musical director, arranger and vocalist who works with choirs including Manchester Proud Chorus and Sing Their Name Choir. He has directed many of Manchester's leading musical events and is passionate about promoting mental well-being and community spirit through ensemble singing. Dan has collaborated with artists including Ariana Grande, Catherine Jenkins and The Script, and his work has appeared in productions for Disney+, Netflix and the Royal Variety Show. Mr. President, I present Dan McDwyer as Associate Member of the RNCM. Sophie Rosa. Sophie is highly regarded as a soloist, director, guest leader, chamber musician and recording artist. She regularly appears at prestigious festivals and venues and is in demand to perform with the UK's major orchestras. Sophie has broadcast live on BBC Radio 3 and released critically acclaimed recordings on Rubicon Classics, EM Records and Champs Hill. Sophie is leader and artistic advisor of Sinfonia Viva. Mr. President, I present Sophie Rosa as Associate Member of the RNCM. Agatha Zayont. Agatha is recognised for her dynamic artistry and growing international profile as a conductor. She regularly collaborates with leading orchestras in the UK and Europe and has served as a conducting fellow here at the RNCM and an assistant conductor with the Barcelona Symphony Orchestra and the NDR El Philharmonic Orchestra. Agatha was a Tanglewood conducting fellow and recently won second prize at the 2023 Siemens Halle International Conductors Competition. Mr. President, I present Agatha Zayont as Associate Member of the RNCM.
President, on behalf of this year's new Fellows and Honorary Members, I would like to thank the Royal Northern College of Music for presenting us with these awards today. As is evident by the list of previous honorands, it is humbling for us to be held in such esteem. The college has a wonderful reputation, not only for nurturing some of the world's most respected musicians, but as an institution embedded in the city of Manchester and committed to developing musical talent in the many diverse communities across the region. It is a credit to the staff and students here that at a time when the future of music needs our greatest support, the RNCM stands at the forefront of innovation and talent development both in the UK and internationally. We are delighted to be part of this journey, and the awards you have conferred upon us today will mark our continued relationship with the college. We look forward to contributing to its future success. Once again, thank you, President, and the Royal Northern College of Music for honouring us with these awards.
President, on behalf of the Royal Northern College of Music, I present for the award of Doctor of Philosophy in Composition for a thesis entitled Fag on the Dance Floor, Deterritorialising through composing queer, theatrical and narrative music, Devon Bonelli. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy in Composition for a thesis entitled The Enactment of Cinematographic Techniques and Aesthetics of Perspective and Proximity in Musical Composition, Elspeth Brooke. And for the award of Doctor of Philosophy in Composition for a thesis entitled Sound Sculptures, Dynamic Systems and Natural Environments, a portfolio of compositions with critical commentary, Simon Knighton. And for the award of Doctor of Philosophy by Published Works for a thesis entitled Art Music for Brass, Aspects of Brass Chamber Music and Performance Practice, John Miller. For the award of Doctor of Philosophy in Musicology for a thesis entitled The Supporters and Benefactors of the Royal Manchester College of Music, Musical Patronage and Philanthropy in Manchester, 1891 to 1920, Anna Wright.
President, on behalf of the Royal Northern College of Music, I present for the award of Master of Education in Conducting for Community and Youth Ensembles, Alistair Gibson. And for the award of Master of Education, Ruth Sadler.
President, on behalf of the Royal Northern College of Music, I present for the International Artist Diploma in Conducting, Benjamin Hoot. And for the award of Master of Music in Composition, Rob Hughes. Cuba Williams. And for the award of Master of Music in Composition and Musicology, Ro Tickle. And for the award of Master of Music in Conducting, Felicity Cliff. Harry Lai. Connor Lister. And for the award of Master of Music in Performance, Hannah Andrusier. Jasmine Blackshaw Britton. Hannah Borlaise. Alexander Brown. Will Burton. Kitty Casey. Joanne Chiang. Rhiannon Collins. Gabriella Como Gore. James Connolly. Joao Correa. Hannah de Bordes. Audrey Doyle. Emma Rhiann Farnsworth. Lola Flexen. Hamish Garrity. Ruby Frances Hendry. Jasmine I. Higgs. Blake Humphrey. Maximilian Jones Lachman. Maxim Kemp. Loqian Liu. Tristan McWhirter. Sofia Matvienko. Christina Maxfield. Sam Milton. Daisy Mitchell. Jasmine Morris. Benjamin William Moss. Chris Newton. Elena Orsi. Ellen Quinn. Tamsin Sandford Smith. Finley Spathaki. Liana Story. Emmeline Tovey. Jonathan Wong. Lewis Wood. Bojan Ju. Yun Zhou. And for the award of Master of Music in Performance and Artistic Research, Rebecca Clark. Noah Nishizawa. And for the award of Master of Music in Performance and Music Education, Annabelle Voigt. And for the award of Master of Music in Performance and Musicology, Pia Bromby. Michaela Rhiannon Jones. And for the award of Master of Music in Performance and Vocal Pedagogy, Louise Wood. And for the award of Master of Music in Popular Music, Haris Alexandratos. Jacob Brown. Stephen Brown. Adi Verma. Gronya White. Zoe Ju. And for the award of Master of Music in Popular Music and Vocal Pedagogy, Katarina Kaifa.
President, on behalf of the Royal Northern College of Music, I present for the award of Master of Performance, Kaiser Alabri. Liao Chung Tsai. Fang Yi Chen. Lu Man Chen. Chu Chu Chi. Yu Chi Nen. Han Wen Fung. Jung Min Ha. Daniel Home. Jing Rung Hua. Jing Kun Lin. Abigail Martin. Michael Noonan. Yi Ru. Shan She. Bing Hung Soo. Lin Su. Ru Jan Yen. Zichun Yip. Yuan Zhang. Guqin Zhang. And for the award of Master of Performance in Popular Music, Xu Han Dong. Chung Si Yue Wang. Jiron Yang. And for the award of Postgraduate Diploma Advanced Studies in Composition, Lucy Green. And for the award of Postgraduate Diploma Advanced Studies in Performance, Charlotte Baker. Sean Emily Davis. Ruby Donnelly. Bethany Louise Jane Howe. Kirsty Ann McNaughton. Libby Grace Montgomery. Yi Hoi Wang. Sophia Yang. President, that concludes the presentation of postgraduate awards. The names of those graduating in absentia are listed in the program.
Mr. President, I present students of the Royal Northern College of Music who've been selected to receive a gold medal. Madeline Brown. Cuba Williams.
Good afternoon, everyone, graduates, families, friends, and staff. It's a real honour to be here today as your Student Union President to celebrate this wonderful moment with you all. What makes today so special is that it represents far more than a piece of paper. It's the years of work in the early morning practice rooms and the late night rehearsals. It's the auditions, the doubts, the breakthroughs, and the countless tiny decisions that brought you to this hall today. Each of us has done something remarkable. RNCM is a place where we all arrive with big dreams and then discover we're capable of even more than we imagined. It's full of passion, creativity, and yes, the occasional controlled chaos that comes with a building full of musicians. But above all, it's a community. As SU President, it's been wonderful to see how you support each other, how you show up for one another, and how you make this place vibrant and welcoming. I've lost count of how many times I've seen students step in to help each other, lending music, calming nerves backstage, or simply showing up to support a friend's performance. Those small moments of kindness are what makes this place feel like home. To every member of staff who keeps this place running, thank you. You've guided, challenged, supported, and inspired us all. Or inspired, if you will. And today is also a celebration of your impact. To the families, friends, and partners who endured the scales, the repertoire lists, the existential crises, and the inevitable, can you film this for me, and also can I have £20 moments. Thank you for your patience and your belief. And to my fellow graduates, I hope you feel proud. You've shown that talent matters, but courage and commitment matter just as much. Your careers will take you in many directions, including some you may not expect. Whatever comes next, you already have everything you need. You are musicians, yes, but also creators, thinkers, and collaborators. You know how to work hard, listen deeply, adapt, communicate, and bring people together through something beautiful. And even though you're leaving this building, you'll always be part of the RNCM community. I'm really excited to see where you go next, and I'll be cheering you on every step of the way. Very many congratulations to the class of 2026. Enjoy today, savour this moment, and celebrate loudly, proudly, and preferably not in the practice rooms. Thank you.
It's my great honour to be the president of this college, and it's been a total pleasure this afternoon to present awards to all of you. There have been some wonderful citations this afternoon, and Ruby's cross-section of life at the college. Whenever I come through these doors here, I feel the vibrancy, and the visit to the opera last night reinforced that. The whole college was sort of on the stage, dancing, acting, singing, good musicianship, good singing, good dramatic work. And so this visit has consolidated my admiration for this place. When I was a music student in Manchester, it was the late 60s, and the venue, this college, the Royal Manchester College of Music down the road, was a sort of dowdy Victorian place. It was a precursor of this college, which was built around 1971. And I think the atmosphere there was pretty vibrant as well, actually, even though the facilities were not great. And my first singing lessons with Paddy McGuigan, I remember, were in the basement B, which was a room about sort of 10-foot square, incredibly over-resonant. My singing inspiration came before that. It came from where I was brought up. I was brought up in Oswald, Twist, 20 miles north of here. It was a cotton town in those days. Still quite a lot of industry there, and the buildings were still black, you know, from soot. Music was an incredibly strong strand in the community and in my family. I was the youngest of 5, and all my siblings were playing the piano and singing. I was brought up singing. My uncle John conducted the Accrington Male Voice Choir. He was baking bread at 6 o'clock in the morning in his bakery, little shop on the corner of Hindwood Street. In the evening, he'd be rehearsing the Accrington Male Voice Choir. And a hero of mine that just occurred to me this morning when I was thinking about this speech, Robert Taylor. He would mend potholes in the road. He was a road worker. He drove a steamroller flattening the tarmac. And he'd be there doing that all Monday to Friday. In the weekend, he'd be in the town hall, on the town hall stage, singing like an angel, singing beautifully. And those people, you know, they were part of that community. They loved Verdi. They loved Don Carlo Verdi. And they loved the Matthew Passion of Bach. You know, their work was pretty grimy. They were heroes of mine, and that's why I started singing. But I needed the Royal Manchester College of Music to sort of knock me into shape as an opera singer. I learned a lot there, dramatically, linguistically, musically, vocally in particular, vocally. Because that is the instrument that's kept me going for the last 50 years. I think, but not just of Patrick McGuigan, but I think of Sheila Barlow for drama and Freddie Cox, who was the principal. Great people to whom I will always feel indebted, because since then I've sung here, there and everywhere. The Vienna State Opera, the Metropolitan New York, Wolverhampton Theatre Royal. And I'll always remember with gratitude what I learned at that college. Now, a life in music is demanding, but it brings great joy, of course. And perhaps just a word about music, this wonderful, magical, mysterious force that goes straight to our hearts, which is such an emotional, such an expressive medium, makes us want to get up and dance. Or it brings a tear to the eye unexpectedly. Where did that come from? And in a world of division, as we are at the moment, and increasingly so, music, globally and internationally, crosses all boundaries. You know, language doesn't matter. National boundaries don't matter. Cultures, races. Music crosses all of that. Music fills the whole world. Music brings us together. It helps to bring us together when a lot of other unseemly forces are trying to push us apart. So that's a eulogy of music. That's my attempt to praise music. And so finally, I would just like to say that wherever life takes you all, in the service of music, wherever that may be, may it bring you great joy and fulfillment. Congratulations again to you all, and thank you very much. Chairman's hat on again to bring this congregation to a close. Before I do so, a practical point. Could you all please, after the national anthem, remain standing for the President's procession away from the platform, and remain standing until all the graduands have left the hall, please. But I now call a close to this congregation, and I call upon Jemima Gray to sing the national anthem. Could we all please be upstanding?